Hey guys. All right, let's jump into it today. Today's a big day for us. A lot of things we're going to be looking at. So let's quickly run through, get to the technicals, and then let's see how we did and just kind of just get a quick update on how things are going today. So let's start off. All right, let's start off with the main website. Again, make sure you're always on the right website, hodltoken.net, right? So make sure you get it right. Don't, be careful. There's a scamming site, a scammer website out there that's just all about taking your token. So be careful with that. Okay, so yeah, let's look at how we're doing. So we're starting to see the reserve pool fills up, right? But that's not what we really care about. We really care about the rewards pool. And again, the reward pool tells us the total health of our rewards. But I'm still waiting for the site to be updated to reflect the Fibonacci limits for the pool because that's what our rewards are based on. So while we want to see this stay healthy, we really are interested in understanding when we're going to be in a position to increase the Fibonacci pool limit because that's what increases our profitability or return on investment. So overall, it's still staying above the 200. It's come down a little bit. I think it was at 230 or so last time we did this. It's at 202 now. So yeah, that's something that we want to keep an eye out. Okay, let's now look at how are we doing with our investment. So today, if you invest one BNB, you get 8 billion. That's because the price has come down a little bit, so it's a little bit of a better deal today. Yeah, so you would get it in 439 days. So this is something that again we'll continue to monitor and keep an eye out on because right now it's quite high. This is not where we want this to be. So let's see what happens tomorrow. So tomorrow we will start to see the impact of the exchange. But yeah, let's keep an eye on this every day because I want to see what it is today, and then tomorrow I want to see what it is tomorrow, and then we continue to monitor this. And the goal is to get this number start to go down. But let's see what happens. First, we'll see the pool change, and based on the size of the pool, then we will see this number start to go down as they increase the limit. All right, so now let's jump into our technical analysis. So just looking at first, let's start with the market analysis. What's the market doing? So overall, yesterday when we talked about Bitcoin, so we'll take Bitcoins first. So when we talked about Bitcoin yesterday, we said it was in an upward trend. In order for it to convince me that it was changing its ways or in a bullish trend, it needed to close. It needed to get above this line, and then to change real direction to say that we're not stuck in this channel, we needed to get above this channel, break through it, pull back to test this support area because it was resistant, and as it breaks through resistance, test it to show that it's holding it as support. Once it tests this area, what I expect Bitcoin to do is take off, right? So it's doing everything that we wanted to, right? So break through, come back and test, and then we're looking for that breakout now. So that's what we need. We need Bitcoin to continue. I like the fact that it went to it made an attempt at 40, and it was rejected at 40. So there's major resistance, guys. Major resistance at 40. It's been trying to break through here for a little bit, and it's been rejected several times. So I did not think that it was just going to break right through, but I did anticipate that it was going to get the resistance there, and that's what I mean by break through, pull back, and then make its way through and crush that. So that's what we'll be looking out for today, making sure that we break through that and we're off to a higher. So we need to stay above 41, 42 and continue up. So that's what I'm going to be looking for when Bitcoin breaks through that. All right, let's look at BNB. On BNB, we are still somewhat channel bound in BNB, so it hasn't had as much push as Bitcoin has, but still it is trending up. Yeah, it's still channel bound, and so we would need to see the same thing in terms of BNB. We need BNB to get above here. We want to see the same thing. We want to see a push above. We want to see that nice pullback, and then we want to see that nice takeoff. That's what we want to look for today, or whenever it gets around to getting up there, right? So that's what we want to see. All right, so now let's jump into Hodl. So we know what the market is doing. There's not enough on the 4 hour to really help us, so we need to go to a lower time frame. So let's go to the 1 hour to see what we see. We had a huge sell-off this morning, and so for me, what I'm looking at is I'm looking to see how we recover from this, right? We anticipate we're going to have a whale or two bail on us, which is good. We want to recycle those whales. Not that I want the whales to leave. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I want to see that we could bounce off of something like this. And so we have some things that are supposed to be in place, like buyback mechanisms. So let's see how that works today. Because to me, seeing this when we have a whale drop, because what we want is we want the price to retreat back and not give them an opportunity to get a better price. We want it to take off and show them what they've missed, right? So if you don't want to hold and you just want to trade this, which I don't recommend, then you know what, you're not going to be able to get in at a better price. So that's what I'm looking for it to happen. We know that there's going to be these occasional times that we have these massive sells, but we want to see what the system's able to do to kind of recover from that. And so right now, I like what I'm seeing. We are coming back, recovering from it. People are taking up this buying opportunity to buy. And so, yeah, this is exactly what I want to see happen. You have a massive drop, and then you eat it up, and you come right back up. Maybe not to the same level, but at least halfway through or close to it, to allow for the price to continue on. See, I love what is happening right now. So let's see that continues because that tells me the strength is there. We got rid of one holder and others are coming in to take its spot. So really like that. And so that's what we want to see, folks, because what we want to see is we want to see price stable and then we want to see our BNB grow. So those are two things. We want to see the price stabilize. And so, so these new features that they've added in should stabilize the price. And so this is what I want to see happen. I want to see price retrace back to somewhat of a close level to before the sell-off. And then so really, really, really nice to see how that's working out. Yeah, overall, I think we are looking good. So now we're going to jump over to the exchanges to see how we're doing on the exchanges. All right. Thank you. Okay. Hey guys, now that we are here on xt.com, just wanted to kind of show you the two pairs in which we are trading on, right? So Hodl BNB and then Hodl USD. So this is the massive sell-off that we saw on KuCoin that we were looking at, and price continued down until the buying came in. So I need to look to see if it's the buy bot that came back in and just kind of scooped this up. But this is exactly what you want to see. You want to see the sell-off, right? And then you want to see the buyback, right? You want to see demand come in and really push price out. So this individual that left, okay, thank you for filling up the BNB, and now price continues to take off and go without this individual or whoever it was that sold off. So that's what we want. We want to see price stabilize. We're okay to seeing these drops, but we want to see price pick right back up. It's a way of just like really turning the market and getting new buyers, new holders to come in and continue on with moving forward. So yeah, so this is good stuff that we're seeing here, but we want to see volume build up. We really do. We want to see more and more volume. The reason we're on the exchange is for volume. So we want to see this. We had a nice pop this morning, but volume has come down. So But we really want to see volume pick up, and we want to see price continue to move up. And once you see price moving up, that's when I think you'll see the volume come in. Folks are still waiting for it to test and get more data with the charts for them to really understand how they want to trade this. But for right now, I like how we bounce back from the sell-off. So I'll keep an eye on this and then see what's going on and let you guys know. But I want to see tomorrow. I want to see tomorrow what happens in regards to the total volume we saw today, how it impacts our BNB pool and what our price action is doing. So we'll continue to monitor those things, right? The health of our BNB pool, our price action, and the volume that we're getting on the exchange. So those are critical things that we want to keep an eye out. That's going to allow us to know how we're doing on the return of our investment. So wanted to get this out to you guys. Hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.